Hey, good evening, G Mama Body. How you doing? Happy Tuesday to you. Hope all is well. Like this beat, I ain't gonna even hold it. Johnny Blaze on the late night tip. Come on in, hit the like button on the way in, subscribe to the channel. KB2 on the late night tip tonight. Unbiased observers, salute. Good evening. Happy Tuesday. Please, ladies and gentlemen, hit that like button on the way in. EV, salute. We are live, ladies and gentlemen, from the basement. I am your host with the most, JB2 Reactions, bringing y'all this evening's content on this Tuesday. Salute to the chat. Hope all is truly well with everyone. Now, we all know what's been trending on the internet. Jaden Ivey waived from the Bulls for rant on the LGBTQ community. All right? And the next thing we're going to talk about is, should Draymond Green retire? Hey, good evening, VSC. How are you? Hope all is truly well. Appreciate everybody that's coming into the chat. Please, ladies and gentlemen, hit that like button on the way in and subscribe to the channel. Okay? All right. Now, we're going to get into this video right here. Shout out to Urban Politicians TV. All right. Matter of fact, I think I can get it. Matter of fact, no, I'm gonna do it this way. Again, shout out to Big Ant Urban Politicians TV for picking up on the content. Fair use allows me to critique and give commentary on said story, which is not of my own content. Again, shout out to Urban Politicians TV for picking up on the content. Fair use. This is for educational and entertainment purposes only.
World can proclaim LGBTQ, right? They proclaim Pride Month and the NBA. They proclaim it. They show it to the world. They say, come join us for Pride Month, to celebrate unrighteousness. They proclaim it. They proclaim it on the billboards.
Hey, Tanya.
They proclaim it in the streets.
Red hair don't care.
So how is it that one can't speak righteousness? How is it one that how are they to say that you man, this man is crazy? They said your conduct is detrimental to the team. I haven't been with the team. Right? I haven't been with the team because I've been rehabbing. So how is my conduct detrimental to the team?
Because of your remarks of what you said on your video, young man. Young man, just because you're in rehab, that doesn't mean that you still not employed with the NBA. The NBA is your employer, right? So you have to understand now, I get it. You have every right to stand on what you said because, yes, you do have the freedom of speech. You have the First Amendment right just like everybody else. So I want to put that disclaimer on out there, right? But you still have to understand that once you put that in the stratosphere of the internet, right? Again, I'm not taking away your views, but I mean, come on, man. You had to know that it was going to be some type of backlash behind what you said. I mean, seriously, bro, we live in an age right now where people still think that it's okay to voice everything about their inner thoughts as far as certain things that's going on, right? No, it is not okay. Because then what you're doing is you're putting your job at risk for your personal feelings about a situation. With all respect, but fuck your feelings. Okay? Fuck your feelings. As long as what they're doing is not affecting you in your daily life, then why would you care to even rant about it and then act so oblivious to the point of you don't even know that your conduct, even though you're not physically there, you're rehabbing like you just said, right? But you're still employed. You have to carry yourself a certain way even when the lights ain't on you. Okay? Whether you know it or not, you a public figure in the sports world. I don't understand why people just think that they can blurt it out, but then be so oblivious to the consequences of what they say. Look, I can't sit up here and say that you said anything right or wrong. That's not my place. The premise of why I'm even doing this live is to highlight the part where at the workplace, your personal views should not be at the workplace, ladies and gentlemen. You can be opinionated about whatever the hell you want to be opinionated about. But when it comes down to it and if they can hear your personal inner feelings on the internet, then what do you expect?
Where have I done detriment? Did the players did I say man, you suck? Did I say you suck to the players? That would be detrimental to the team, right? Because I don't trust in I'm saying the player sucks and I'm on the same team as him.
Bro, I know you can't be this slow. Hey, LaTanya. Exactly, LaTanya. He most definitely, look, again, he has a right to say it the way he want to say it, right? But you have to understand you going at a protected group. Come on now. Hey, KTC, you are going at a protected group saying that. I don't see a scenario where that's going to work out for you. But again, yes, you have every right to say it. But when you're still you're employed by the NBA. You don't think the protected group that you speak about is not a part of the NBA? They can stop your money. Wait a minute. Now, Tess, you say, so if you're retired, does this happen? Do this happen to him too? Not so much. If he retired, then it don't matter because, but they can find other ways of cutting off his money if he's calling himself trying to still be a representation of the NBA, right? They can blackball this man. Now, I mean, I'm sure that he'll still be able to make some type of money and somebody will pick up on him. So I don't think it would be a total loss for him. You feel what I'm saying? He'd have stamped this, put his claim in. He letting it be known on how his feelings he is towards that again. I want to make sure I say this the right way, right? Sometimes it's not always about what you say, it's how you say it too, right? And he has every right to disagree with the NBA and all that. He has that right to disagree with that, right? But again, I think it's all about his delivery on how he did it, and he went on and on about it. And again, that could rub people the wrong way. That protected group, apparently it rubbed them the wrong way because the Bulls hurry up and waved his ass the hell on. Bye-bye. See you later. No. See, the Bulls don't even want nothing to do with it. They ain't even gonna keep addressing it. Not bye-bye. See you later. That's how they played this young man. And guess what? He want to sit up here and try to make up excuses as far as what is detrimental to the team. Sir, that doesn't just mean you talking about or disrespecting anyone on the Bulls staff, bro. You disrespected the whole community, bro. Whether you think so or not, your opinion rubbed them the wrong way. And that's why you got, they not about to deal, EV. They not about to deal with that, bro. No, they not about to deal with that. You crazy? I'm trying to tell you, unbiased observer. Thank you for saying that, bro. Thank you for saying that. Teams might be afraid to sign him, thinking the LGBT might protest his comments. Exactly, bro. They will. Bro, was that really, I mean, again, even though you had the right to say what you want to say, but is it really worth it? That's the issue. It's worth you losing your money? She say, you can't go around offending a whole group of people and expect no consequence when working for a corporation. Correct. That's the most craziest thing in the world, man. Again, yes, I'm going to keep saying it. You do have the right to your opinion and your freedom of speech. But come on, man, at the expense of your own bread? What up with the heck money? I'm going to throw it all away because of my feelings and emotions about the LGBTQ community. I'm going to rant and rave about the LGBTQ community and just destroy any chance of any type of future employment in the NBA. Because this is damaging whether you think so or not. Your freedom of speech is going to cost you your damn job. You look, wait, hold on. This the stupid shit right here. Your feelings and emotions is because you got the right to your feelings and your emotions gonna get your ass booked from your own damn job. Now, I don't care what nobody say. That's stupid. You allowed your emotions of how you feel about a protected group get you booked. And you young people need to look at this. This is what you don't do. You keep that emotions and all that shit, take that somewhere else. When you at a job, you leave your emotions up out of it. The fuck? I mean, come on. Listen, young people on out there, you can feel the way you want to feel, but just know if you're broadcasted in the internet world and the day and age that we live in right now, chances are you won't be employed. Okay? I'm just here to let you know. If you don't give a damn about your employment, the way you earn a living, the way you take care of your family, just think about all that type of shit. See, that's not having self-preservation right there. He sat up there and ran his goddamn mouth. Now he's looking like a complete idiot. Oh, I'm detrimental. My behavior was detrimental to the team. What did I do? You're not thinking, young man. You thinking with emotions, and that should really have no place at the workplace, regardless of your freedom of speech.
Right? And he's my teammate. We're supposed to be teammates. We're supposed to be on the same team, right? We're supposed to be playing together, right? We're supposed to be passing the ball to each other, right? Was everything to me. I didn't know God. I didn't know Jesus when I came to the NBA. I was a fornicator. I was a pornography.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Who the fuck cares? You're talking about personal. What in the entire fuck? Religion? See, ladies and gentlemen, don't y'all understand? See, this is one of my main reasons right here why I don't talk about religion, why I don't talk about sex, and I don't talk about politics. This is a prime example right here, ladies and gentlemen, of why I won't do it. Because guess what? No matter how polite you put your freedom of speech on out there about various topics, when it comes down to those three, you're going to offend somebody. So look, damn my opinion. I keep my opinion to myself. I know how to go around other motherfuckers and talk that shit or whatever. But I don't have to put it out here on the internet. And then, on top of that, any job that you work, what up with it, Shadi Yadi? I see you up in here. Salute to you. This right here is completely idiotic. You're bringing up religion now. We don't care nothing about your personal business. We don't care that you didn't know nothing about God until you got to the NBA. We don't care. That's too much. At TMI, too much information. We don't care nothing about that.
Addict. And I used to get drunk. That's all I knew. And after a win, I felt good. After all those points, I felt good. I felt good. I felt like I had everything set out for me. Right? But as soon as that shut down for me, as soon as I didn't start, that's when God was humbling me. And he said he sat me down for a reason. That's why you got Steph Curry and he not even surrendered. And y'all believe he's a Christian. Y'all believe he's a Christian because he wrote Philippians 4:13. Y'all think he's a Christian.
What the fuck? Wait a minute. Why is you talking about Steph Curry and his religion? What do they got to do with it? Miss 2216, something is mentally off about this young man. Damn all that. I think he needs to be able to talk to somebody and vent out on, that's just my personal opinion, because I don't understand the rant. I don't understand why he's talking about Steph Curry and what he believes in. Now he wants to call out Steph Curry and say Steph Curry don't believe in no Christian. Okay, huh? I mean, again, Hey, what up with it, Jordan? Salute to you, man. Peace and blessings to you, man. Peace and blessings to you. Salute, man. Thank you for tuning in to the late show, man. I would have been live earlier, y'all. Like I told y'all earlier, I was knocked out sleep, man. This damn rain that had me all tired and woe out and shit. But I'm fully rested now. And I got me some coffee, so I'm good to go. But I don't understand this part of it. Why is he bringing up Steph Curry? Why is that an issue as far as if he a Christian or not? Like, I just don't get the rhyme or reason of what he's saying.
But he cursing just like the world.
I just never felt love before. I never, felt what true love felt like. And as I grew up,
Oh, yeah, most definitely he needs to talk to somebody. Bro, the internet ain't it, bro. Bro, if you trying to, and look, I'm not taking nothing away from you or none of that, right? But I think you need to just get off the internet and actually talk to somebody that can actually help you through whatever type of trauma you've been through, right? But coming on the internet just to vent it or whatever the case may be, bro, it just sounds so crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? Again, that's just my opinion.
there were some, traumas that I went through that I don't really, explain to people.
Right.
But I definitely was sexually abused as a kid. There were some things that I, saw.
Whoa. Whoa. Oh, yeah. Oh, Lord. Hey, he coming out the bag with everything, ain't it? Ain't he coming out the bag with that? Now, that took me by surprise, him even saying that now, ladies and gentlemen. Damn. Yeah, this is most definitely a cry for help.
That I don't really even talk about, but I know there was, a seed that Satan tried to, use at an early age. And, that was tough, obviously, growing up. But as I grew up, I just tried to, seek the wrong things. Even in high school, I, tried, sleeping with women, to fulfill a certain void in my heart that, as I continued to, just grow as a man, I was trying to fill a void. Slept with women. I tried drinking alcohol. I tried going out to party. Tried to, fit in with the world. Basically, I tried to, dress like other people.
The Jay I used to be, but the old Jay is dead. I'm alive in Christ. No matter what the basketball setting is, I'm born again, the Holy Spirit, and I've been saved by Jesus Christ. No matter what, how many DMPs I don't get to play, or no matter how many points I score, those things are a temporary thing.
Yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV.
Appreciate you, Big Ant, for that video footage of that, man. Man, listen, man. Again, we as people, most of us, I ain't saying all, but most of us do need to understand that if, especially you working for somebody, obviously this young man needs someone to talk to, right? I feel like all of what he's saying on these videos that's on out here, whatever, what we just heard, that is a cry for help, right? Again, I'm not going to try to beat him up so bad because, again, maybe he feels like he just don't have an outlet to be able to talk to somebody about what he really truly feels, right? Hopefully that brother can get the help that he needs, but coming on the internet to say certain things the way I just don't think that everything don't need to be put out on the internet as far as certain traumas, all right? Because then now you're giving people on the internet ammunition to sit up here and try to poke fun at you, and the internet is undefeated. They don't, most of these people on the internet don't care nothing about your trauma or what you went through or none of that. They is very mean and very cruel. And that's the sad reality is that most people on the internet especially, they don't care nothing about that. Let's just be honest. They don't. I mean, now, hey, big sis, how you doing? Good evening. Yeah, he going through something dangerous, man. He going through something, man. He going through something, and again, I ain't here to beat the young man up like that or whatever, but like, bro, you need to talk to somebody. What needs to happen is you need to make just the same way that you made that rant about the LGBTQ community, the same way you need to get on here, make a video, and apologize for your remarks of what you made. Now, does that mean that they're going to accept your apology? No. But you still need to go on video and apologize for the negative comments that you laid out against a protected group. That's just my personal opinion. Again, they may not accept that, but you have to realize something. You put your job at risk by those comments and that rant that you did, right? Because then what about the rest of the NBA? They probably didn't think that far ahead because you're going through what you're going through, right? I'm sure of that. Because then, again, when you're emotionally charged on something and you feel in a certain type of way, I get it. It's just going to come out the way it needs to come out. And sometimes you're not thinking rationally about a situation and what the ramifications will be behind what you're saying. A lot of us have done that. I know I have. So I speak for myself. I know in past thought irrationally and didn't think about the bigger picture, and it could have cost me because of that, right? But you live and you learn, and you learn to sit back and not to put your emotions on out there. Again, I hope that he gets the help that he needs. Because obviously this young man has some type of trauma going on in his life that, only he most definitely knows about, but he needs to find someone that he can be able to talk to about it. But I'm not going to lie to you. Coming on the internet just to vent it out, I don't think that's a good idea. But hey, what the hell do I know? Right? What the hell do I know? Right? All right, so all right. Take me a brief intermission, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be right back. Yes, we are back. Salute to the chat. Salute to the chat. Cut the music. Cut the music. Now, shout out to the 520 Club, Jeff Teague. They raised an interesting conversation about Draymond Green, y'all. And I was like, oh, I most definitely got to talk about that. Now, Jeff Teague, now this is his opinion now. Now, wait a minute. Dangerous Minds, what you say? Hold on. Let me see what you said. John, the only person Jada should be confronting is the perpetrator. Well, hey, maybe this is his way of actually doing that. I guess he thought this was his way of doing it on the internet, though, Dangerous Minds. I mean, my personal opinion is I wouldn't do that. But what I won't do, that don't mean another person wouldn't do. You feel what I'm saying? I mean, it's just certain things that just don't need to be on the internet so people can sit up here and ridicule you and profit off of your own trauma of what you went through. Think about this, ladies and gentlemen. Don't we know a lot of content creators that try to profit off of someone else's trauma and pain of what they have went through? Let's just really be real about that, right? And some may be genuine about when they talk about it, but then to me, I see some, they just are opportunists. They just ready to cash in and monetize your trauma and your own pain. Like, I don't, again, not saying that all people that talk about those type of things have a hidden motive or whatever, but most of them, to me, they do. Shit. They don't give a damn. Long as they can get paid off of it, that's all they give a damn about. They gonna move on to the next story and not even worry about you no more. And the only reason they talking about it now is because it's trending right now. We as people sometimes can be so quick to judge a situation without really seeing the real big picture about a person. And with Jalen, he needs to be able to come to grips with things in his own time. We can't make him come to grips with things. That young man got to really go and seek some help. I'm telling you. Maybe he's looking. I don't know his motive of even coming on the internet and even spewing out all of that to me. But again, he has that freedom of speech. He has the freedom of choice to do so, but it does cost it. It comes at a price. It comes at a price. So, again, hopefully, Jaden Ivey gets the help that he needs. Shout out to that young man again. Hopefully, he can make an apology and try to make amends, and hopefully, be able to save his job being an NBA player. Hopefully, because at this point, this is what, if he's not worried about still playing in the NBA, cool, right? Cool. I mean, if he gonna stand on what he stand on, it's okay, stand on it then. But just know that this your behavior, what you said, can really cost you your job in the NBA. So if you're willing to lose it all like that, hey, it's your cross to bear. So it ain't no sweat off my brow. If you're not tripping about it, I'm damn sure ain't about to make no issue about it. Not on my end. You got the right to say what you want to say. But just know, it most definitely come at a price. It comes at a price. Now, anyway, shout out to Club 520 Podcast for this content right here. Jeff T, in his opinion now, ladies and gentlemen, say it's over for Draymond Green. So let's listen in on it. Fair use allows me to give commentary on this particular content from Club 520 Podcast. Shout out to Jeff Teague and them guys on over there for putting this all together. Fair use. This is for entertainment purposes only.
All right, man. The Nuggets took care of the Warriors yesterday, man. Belt to ass, man. 116-93. It was a close game until it wasn't. Second half, it got wicked, man. Joker, light day, 25 points, 15 rebounds, 8 assists. Jamal Murray had 20 points, 76 rebounds. Paz had 23 and 5. And Porzingis showed up in the first half, but only finished with 23. Go ahead, load it up, man.
I think Dre out of here.
Man.
I think Draymond want to leave.
I don't think he want to.
But I couldn't imagine having to go through another year of this shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, NBA season too long.
Yeah, Porzingis started hooping.
He was.
Now, wait a minute. Now, let's address something that y'all say, want to leave and go where? Bro, look, I'm sorry. This is just my honest opinion. Draymond Green, you are a 4-time NBA champion. Yes, you have Defensive Player of the Year under your belt. You have your accolades. You have made a substantial amount of money in the NBA, right? Bro, it's your time, bro. It's your time. I mean, at the age, you gotta still weigh this in, right? You gotta weigh in your age and all this and that or whatever. Now, you ain't no damn LeBron, okay? I just don't see Draymond sitting up in the league for no goddamn 23, 24 years like no LeBron. So let's cut the shit right there with that, right? In my opinion, I think Draymond should go ahead and retire, cut his losses. Hey, you did your thing. Now, unbiased observers say I'm a Warrior fan. Only thing Draymond is good for is defending. LeBron on the internet. Hope he's gone. Well, eventually, LeBron gonna have to retire too. I promise you. Like, LeBron, come on, man. Go ahead, man. You got all the money in the world. Like you said, your son got all the money in the world. You good. You ain't got no money, but your son got money. All right, cool. Bro, you did your thing in the NBA, man. Come on, man. Now, you stretching it a little bit too goddamn far, man. Come on, man. Come on, bro. Like, I mean, enough is enough to me. Man, look, dangerous minds. I don't see a scenario where another team would even want to pick Draymond up at his age. He'd have to work for a bare minimum. He'd have to work he'd have to get the NBA veterans salary. They not gonna pay him. Do y'all really seriously think somebody is gonna pick up, some other team is gonna pick up Draymond Green and whatever years that he still got remaining on that contract, even if the Warriors did want to make an offer to another team, who gonna pick that contract on up? Draymond Green, I'm telling you, bro, it just, in my opinion, Draymond Green need to retire because he do more talking on the internet than he do actually on the goddamn court. Let's just be honest. Draymond Green be running his mouth on the internet way more than he be trying to do any type of work in the games. Shit, he don't give a damn. Shit, yeah, he could be a consultant for him or whatever, but he don't need to play no more, man. Man, it's over with for Draymond Green. He was never the most athletic. Okay, fine, he a tough guy and get under people's skin, but then that's where it ends at with him.
Supposed to be something different.
Unicorn, baby.
It's supposed to be Wemby.
Yeah, bro.
He got a burner though.
He can hoop.
Nah, he definitely can hoop.
Porzingis is raw.
He can't move like Wemby.
New York Knicks
Brown.
Porzingis was crazy.
Hey, is Gary Payton out of pocket for this?
Yes, bro.
He took off his headband.
Yeah, he took his headband off.
Play it
I
one more
thought I
time,
was
Lou.
tripping.
Gary Payton Jr. is out of the second, excuse me.
Out
is
there
out
acting
of
like
the
your
pocket.
daddy, boy.
That nigga took his headband off. Said, calm down, nigga.
It's wild, bro.
Why did he do that, bro?
Oh,
He should have pulled it, let it go, nigga.
He's trying to be funny.
Try to show that nigga hairline.
He's trying to be funny.
Ooh. That's what niggas do, start growing braids, cuz when that motherfucker get wicked. Braids or twisties. Niggas get the twisties.
That last hoorah, nigga.
Hey,
And then they get the bane in the front, nigga.
why are you taking out his accessories? Why did he take it? That's so disrespectful to me.
He
Why
a
did you take
troll,
his
bro. He
headband
was
off?
trolling, cuz.
Did you see him laugh at him without him and the
He reached and grabbed this nigga's headband, bro.
He was trolling.
What do you do in that situation?
It was all he could do.
He
didn't
took
know
his
how to respond.
headband, nigga. Should took his headband. He had one on too. Shit.
That is insane, man. Load up for Joker, man. 25 and 15, man. We normalize big performances. Reluctant. Pass that mark.
Pass, bro. That looks like so effortless, bro.
Yeah, bro. He didn't even see Draymond right there.
Draymond said the trick is on you. Turn your back, I will get away. Christian Brown says anything you can do.
See, Draymond is all out of whack, bro. To me, again, it don't matter if Draymond was to go to another team, man. Draymond is done with basketball, man. Draymond is done with basketball. Like I said, in my opinion, he just need to go ahead and retire. That was ridiculous. You sit up there, double team the man bringing up the ball like that, and you let the man slip your back door and he got the damn dunk. Like, come on, man.
Porzingis, what the hell are you doing?
Nothing, man. Steph Curry might not even come back.
He does.
Why y'all got a nigga that's 6'6" guarding Joker?
That's his position, bro.
Oh, it is not.
That's his matchup.
I mean, to be fair, who else?
A 7-footer that we got on the bench.
Bro, Draymond
Nigga.
been guarding that nigga, bro.
Oh, Draymond
years.
ain't never been able to guard no motherfucker Joker.
But that's his matchup, is what
No,
I'm
it
saying.
is not. That's bogus.
He's a center.
Draymond Green's matchup should never be no fucking Joker, bro. He is 6'6".
He's a fucking center, bro.
He's not a center.
Okay, he a 4. He's a 4.
Well, on this team, he plays a 5.
Man.
And who you gonna put that Porzingis?
Y'all got my nigga Draymond fucked
Look,
up.
Porzingis out there.
I
Get
don't
his
see him
ass
either.
killed too.
It don't matter.
Shit.
Nah, he gonna get killed, but damn, man, Porzingis is 7'7". Ain't no way, bro.
He's not our defender. Draymond is.
Nah.
Draymond, get your ass up there.
Yeah,
Steve Kerr gotta go, bro.
Damn, boy, they be talking Cash Buddy shit on their podcast. He gonna say Steve Kerr gotta go. Man, hell no, man. They just, now I will say this though. The Warriors had their time, man, of winning championships and being on top, man. They need to revamp the team. They getting older. Steph Curry ain't getting no younger. Draymond Green ain't getting no younger, man. They need to put in fresh blood. They need to put in new blood up in there. Young blood's on up in there. Let's just be honest. Yeah, I'm biased. I be peeping them. I be watching them. I be watching their podcast all the time, man. Cause I was gonna start actually doing content on some of they shows. You feel what I'm saying? Because they be having some real good conversations, and they be off the wall with they commentary, but it's entertaining. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm almost there. I'm subbed up to their channel and all that. So yeah, I be in tune with everything they be talking about. Well, hello, Rachel. How are you? Hope all is truly well. I see you. I see you now. I see you now, Rachel.
It's time, bro. I thought that shit would Kaminga with some bullshit. It's time to go, bro.
This was your last straw?
That was it. Forcing my nigga Draymond to guard the best player in the world is nuts, bro.
1-on-1. Oh man, it sucks to see the Warriors like this get well soon. I don't know what they're gonna do with Steph next year. Hopefully he's around a real squad, man. If not, free the real, man.
Free that man.
It's over with, bro.
It's over.
Golden State had a great run,
Yeah,
bro.
Draymond's time. Dang, this is no disrespect. Y'all are legends. Y'all are all gonna be Hall of Famers. It's time to go, Draymond.
Go somewhere else.
Yeah, it's over with.
Go to Charlotte, Dre.
Go to Detroit.
Him and Steph.
Go to Detroit.
Yeah, him
go
and
to
Steph
Detroit.
can't- They can't bring that back. It's over.
Yeah, it's over, bro.
It's a proven fact.
Is it the fact that they, neglected some of their draft picks they've had, especially when they were at that height, when they could have retooled?
Yes, bro. Yes.
Yeah. Obviously.
Unbiased observer, boy, that is a fact. The Warriors should have never re-signed Draymond. He wasn't worth the $1 million his last contract. I totally agree with that. The only reason that they gave that to him is because he did help them win them championships. So they gave that money to him out of loyalty, though. But was he really worth it? Nah. But I do understand why they gave him that, why they renewed his contract for that $100 million. They only paying him for past services. They ain't paying him for nothing that he's doing now. That just because again, I give credit where credit's due. He was a part of the championship teams, right? All 4 of them. Yeah, Clay did too, but I don't know how the fuck did they let Clay go over Drake. That still baffles me right there, unbiased observer. I could believe that though. You couldn't have sold me for a nickel to told me that Klay Thompson, they was gonna let him go right off into Dallas like that. I didn't. That blindsided the fuck up out of me. I ain't gonna even hold you.
Jimmy Butler was
I
out.
told you I was nothing
Got
on the
rid of all
Warriors.
the young talent though, bro.
Told y'all about them Warriors. Y'all won't listen.
But
They're a year older, coming off injury. It's
The
over.
Warriors suck.
Steph
Bro.
hurt,
Rest up, Jimmy, man.
I don't know
Jimmy
what
hurt.
y'all saw.
and Jimmy gonna be out half the year.
I
Probably
was
more than that.
nothing.
Jimmy probably ain't playing next year
Yeah, so it's
because he on a contract. So I ain't mad at him. Rest up, brother. Give us some words. We'll see what happens this offseason. Shots to Nuggets moving on. The Rockets took care of the Pelicans. Belt to ass 134-102. They're going with crazy yesterday. 30.
All right. Now they about to talk about the other games, but I wanted to point out the fact that, look, again, I understand they're going to get their money or whatever the case may be, but I just don't see the enthusiasm in Draymond's game. I've been peeping out their games. Exactly, unbiased observer. I would have rather looked, and then think about this too, y'all. If the game is so involved about you shooting a 3-ball, why the hell would you get rid of Klay Thompson that is a deadly accurate shooter? Draymond Green sucks at shooting threes, but you keep him? Tell me in the world, and especially the way the NBA works now, the NBA is predicated on run and gun and standing behind that 3-point line and chucking it up. But you let Klay walk when Klay is right there behind Steph Curry. Steph Curry is as far as being an accurate 3-point threat. But you let that go and keep Draymond and give him that. I just don't understand. I think you would have got more bang for your buck having Klay still there with Steph. That's just my personal opinion as well. I just and look at how it's looking now. Klay down there in Dallas struggling like a motherfucker. But see, at least he got Meg the Stallion, he doing this thing with Meg the Stallion. So it is what it is. Long as he happy, I don't even think Klay even give a damn about playing ball no more. At this point, it's just a formality for him. But I think Klay Thompson ain't gonna be worried about playing no ball. This is just my predictions. I'm not saying that all this is true of what I'm saying. So all of it is alleged. But I think Klay gonna call it quits. He ain't having fun down there in Dallas as far as playing basketball, y'all. Klay ain't been the same since he left the Warriors, ladies and gentlemen. He haven't been the same. No, he ain't been the same. That's just my honest opinion about that. He haven't been the same. But I did want to go over this video that was sent to me. And shout out to Big Sis. Hold on, let me go to it real quick. This shit right here. Boy, y'all gonna trip out. Y'all gonna trip out over this one right here. Hold on. I'm gonna play one of them. I'm not gonna play all of them. Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna play this one right here. I'm gonna play this one right here. All right, I'm gonna play this one. Oh, Big Sis. And shout out to Joe Trace because, hey, now Big Sis, whether you believe it or not, right? Joe Trace did already reached out to me and told me about Lennon Honor too, though. Whether you know it or not, though. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Shout out to Joe Trace, because he been reached out to me and told me about Lennon Honor. But I was like, I don't know, man. I gotta see this for myself, man. I gotta see it. Yeah, you did, Big Sis. You did. I gotta give it to you. You did. And I'm subbed up to Joe Trace too. Now this one, he did that. Joe Trace did this video Fair use allows me to get commentary. This is for entertainment purposes only. Now, this video right here, the title of this one is How Lennon Honor Learned to Talk to Plants, Animals, and Insects with His Mind.
Because of my childhood experience, it was almost like a gift. The whole situation of me being born early and being in an incubator, and I couldn't even hear early on, that had a big impact on how I perceive sound. Because when you can't hear, you have to develop other senses and different levels. And so for me, I had to develop sight at an early age on a different level than if I was able to hear, because I would have to literally hear sound with my eyes because I couldn't hear and because I couldn't hear, I really couldn't talk that well. So when we talk about like mental projection and talking to animals or talking to plants, all that had to be developed on a certain kind of level because I couldn't hear. And I didn't think about that while as a child, but now when I think about it now, I understand the significance of all those things. That was all the gift. Most people would say like, wow, that childhood experience was horrible. But I look at it like, wait a minute. Through all of that, I was really given a gift and different gifts that have allowed me to see things in a certain kind of way. So I pay honor and respect to that. So part of me and information, how I attain information, has to do with the what is encoded in my DNA, in my blood, and so forth, and in my body itself. But there's something else that I want to share with people like right now, and this is something I've only shared with like maybe 2 people, and I just told my wife like maybe about a year ago. I perceive sound differently than most people. As a musician, we're trained to do that anyway, but sound in and of itself has information encoded in it. That's to say that if I take the flute and I play one note, I can transmit in my mind love through that one note. And it's just one note. And people will feel, wait a minute, there's love there. If you're receptive, you feel. I can also play the same note and project fear. And people hear the same exact note, but they'll also perceive that fear as well. So sound in and of itself has information encoded in it, and it's a vibration that impacts people in different ways. From early childhood, and people can just open your hearts to this as a possibility, because I know it may seem, it may even be strange to some people. From an early childhood, I would get this, there would be a tone. And in musical terms, it's called A440. It's okay, it's that tone. And from an early childhood, I would hear this tone, and I never understand where it would come from. It just come out of the blue. I might be playing with some toys, and I hear this tone, and I'll just go about my business, and it would stop. Later on in life, the same thing. You hear this tone, and then it would stop. Sometimes it'd be long, sometimes it'd be short. Like I said before, sound has information encoded in it, right? Every single sound, even my voice is really just sound, but there's information encoded inside what I'm saying, right? So a single tone has information encoded in it. And I'll explain to people why that's significant. So for a long time, I never understood like what that was about. Like it didn't make any sense to me. Like all of a sudden you hear a tone, like what's going on? Later on in life, I realized something. That tone was basically my uplink to information that exists in the universe for free, because it's already there. It's just we don't hear it all the time, or we don't see it all the time, or we don't feel it all the time. But from a child, that tone would come, and I just didn't understand what it was about. However, the tone, the information that's inside the tone is all encoded. It's not like a direct translation. It's not like, okay, here's Oro Egamunde. It's not like that at all. And this is the story of Oro Egamunde. No, that's not how it works. It's still just a tone, but inside that tone is encoded all these different stories. Like my wife was telling you how I've written all these different stories. Encoded in this tone is all of the different information that I talk about in my films that I didn't find inside a book, or I didn't hear someone say it. That's why it's a little bit different. It's a direct link. It's like an uplink to the universal consciousness, if you will. However, what I found is the only way to decode the encoded message for me personally is to live a certain kind of lifestyle. That's the key. The encoded information can never be what's the word for it? It can never be translated by me unless I adhere to a certain kind of lifestyle. So when we talk about, the kinds of responsibilities that I took as a child, when we talk about not smoking or not drinking, when we talk about just having reverence and respect for women and for animals, and like, for instance, I don't step on ants. And what's interesting is throughout that, like, when I started to understand life and all these different manifestations, how we have to really be careful with all the different manifestations of life and not injure life, just period. Once I understood that,
So wait a minute. You mean to tell me you don't step on ants because you value their life too? Well, do tell. Let me hear some more.
Became more perceptive about things, and an example of this is like I can be walking, outside, and I'll know that there's an ant down there. Without even looking, I'll know that there's an ant. And I know that if I take another step, I'm going to step on the ant. Well, the ant has a family. The ant is going to have, it has children, or any other animal for that matter. We, every once in a while, we will have a roach in the house. It's a roach. Most people are like, what? We got to go kill all these. No.
What? Bro, no, bro. No. You can't possibly really believe that now, bro. Nobody wants roaches on up in their house, bro. No. I ain't even go, man. No, big sis, this is wild. No, bro, no. We killing, we look, we unaliving all roaches anywhere. I don't care nothing about no family of theirs, man. Please, I don't want them up in my damn house. Said no big deal. He said no big deal. He said, wait a minute. No, he didn't just say, hey, we see a roach. Hey, no big deal. Let him live. That's funny. He say, I see a roach. Marlo, what's the word, man? Lennon say, hey, he see a roach up in his house. Hey, what's the big deal? Hey, let him live. Hey, he got a family just like I do. Just let him live.
No. I'll go get a piece of toilet paper. I'll pick the roach up, so toilet paper. I'll say, excuse me, and apologize for the imposition. I'll take him outside. I put him outside. Because ultimately, that roach has a family.
Wait a minute. So that means that you picking up tissue, you taking tissue. So that means if you got a multitude of roaches, you going to take the time out to go get some tissue, kindly put them up in the tissue, just let them on outside. No, you can't be serious. You can't be serious. Oh no, I ain't never heard of no shit like that. Hell no, he gonna take a piece of tissue. He gonna kindly let them on outside, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, Lennon. Come on, man. That's some capping shit right there. Oh, goddamn, boy, big sis, you most definitely told me, boy. You told me.
If it's a male, it has a wife. If it's a male, it has children. If it's a female, it can create life. So there again is a manifestation of the feminine principle. Why would I step on that, right? Once I began to think like that, then I could perceive life on a different kind of level. And by perceiving life on a different kind of level, all of that encoded information began to unravel.
Oh, no, big sis, no. No. Lennon Honor, no. I wonder, do he still believe this? Wait, big sis. Do you think he still believe this? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. Do you still think he believed this? Do you? Excuse me, Mr. Roach. I don't mean to interrupt your plans. I'ma kindly sit you on outside, you know. So you know, because I understand you got a family, Mr. Roach. Mr. Roach, hey, look, I'm not gonna kill you, Mr. Roach. I want you to go back home to your family. I've never heard of no shit like that. I've never heard of no shit like that, I swear. And I mean, he coming with all the good talk. He coming with the good talk behind it too. God damn. He trying to really look. He sounds so intelligent by him saying, yeah, well, excuse me, Mr. Roach, I don't want to kill you now. So let me get you on this piece of tissue right here. Come on now, Mr. Roach. Yeah, let me go ahead and escort you on outside now, Mr. Roach. Okay? You all right? All right. You okay? All right. Now get on back to your family now. Okay? This is some crazy shit right here. That's some crazy shit. Oh, man. He got all the comfort in the world for all the rodents and all the animals in the world. Lennon Honor is a true humanitarian, ladies and gentlemen. A true humanitarian, even for the rodents. The rodents get love from Lennon Honor. Roaches and all. He don't give a damn what type of bug you is. He gonna treat you with tender loving care. He's gonna show you respect. No, Lennon ain't gonna unalive not a roach, not an ant, not a centipede. He is a stand-up individual, ladies and gentlemen. This is just too funny.
And it began to unravel. And I was privy to information that you can't find in a book, or you can't source. You can't say, here's my source for this. It's information that was encoded in a tone that reaches into the universal consciousness in and of itself. So from a child hearing that tone and then now understanding how it played itself out, there's times where I hear the tone and it's short. And when it's short, I just say to myself, okay, it's just a small amount of information. When it's long, I say to myself, okay, there's a lot of information here. And as that information is decoded, that's where I get the inspiration for my films. That's where I get the information for my flute solos. That's where I get the inspiration for my films, per se. It's about that all that.
Hey, you know what, Latanya, the way he talking? The way he talking, man, look at here. Look at here. Oh, yeah, you somebody that I done already done blocked. Bye-bye. Yeah, nobody could see you but me. I saw you in StreamYards. Bye-bye. But anyway, but yeah, I mean, I think if it came down to it, though, Latanya, he'll choose the bug over his own damn kids. Shit. He'll let them bugs bite him all, just to keep the peace. He'll let a bug bully him. Now, dig that type of thing right there, Latanya. Hey, what's good, Elevate Me? Salute. Happy Tuesday to you. Good evening. I think, Lennon will let a bug bully him and bully his kids. The bug got more power. Again, the way he's talking, shit, like he gonna use his mind to tell the mosquitoes not to bite him. I I'm trying to figure that part on out. What he gonna? I mean, what is he gonna do? What the shit? Imagine you allowing the bugs to override you because you want to keep the peace and you don't want to kill them. But the bugs don't care nothing about none of that. The bugs don't do what the bugs gonna do. They gonna bite you. They gonna do all type of shit. But just because you don't want to kill them, you gonna keep the peace. Oh, okay, nice mosquito. Okay, mosquito. You know what? You can bite me all you want, mosquito. It's okay. What? Man, if you don't get the man, go ahead on with all this old bullshit, man.
Encoded information inside these tones that I hear, and these tones are directly connected to the cosmic consciousness. So I want to share that with people because a lot of people say, well, where do you get your information from and what are your sources? Well, how can I answer that? You know, I can't say I got it from a book because I didn't. It has a lot to do with my spiritual obligations here on earth and different gifts that I've been blessed with and how those gifts and perceptions manifest in my life in a certain kind of way to where I have to live a certain kind of way in order to access the information. It's like someone giving you a book, but you can't read it unless you live a certain kind of lifestyle. So that's why I'm very careful with how I live, how I treat people, and you know, in particular, how I function as a man and as a father. And I should also add this, that if I lived a life that was not respectable, then the decoding of this information wouldn't take place because it's an agreement. It's an agreement that it's something that I agreed to prior to manifesting in this realm. That ultimately, in order to have access to this information and being able to decode it, you have to live a certain kind of way. You have to treat people a certain kind of way, and you have to have a certain kind of reverence and respect for life. And that's why I'm always very careful with how I say things to people, what I say. I don't argue with people. I don't fuss. I don't fight. I try not to injure people or injure animals because ultimately I want to know, you know, all of the information that's in the universe. But I can't do that unless I live a certain kind of life.
Now, come on, Lennon. Look, bro. Do you think of Bev? You in the wilderness, right? So you mean to tell me you in the wilderness? You don't want to. The bear want to do you harm. The bear want to rip you limb to limb. You mean to tell me if you got a gun and you able to shoot the bear down to save your life, so the bear just gonna maul you because you know what I'm saying? Hey, you want to keep the peace. But what about the damn bear? The bear ain't thinking on the same wavelength. You ain't gonna be able to telecommunicate with the damn bear and say, "Bear, I come in peace." That bear ain't gonna give a fuck about none of that. He gonna come in, he gonna rip you limb to limb. What? Bro, that's not being, come on, man. That's the same way, even if you're peaceful to people, period, right? You still gonna have assholes that still gonna try you though, Lennon. So, I mean, bro, that's just not being realistic. And sometimes you may have to defend yourself because sometimes you're gonna be put in a situation where you have no other choice. But you're not gonna tell me you just gonna stay peaceful while somebody whoop your ass. I'm sorry. That's not being realistic, even if you say all of the right things. Sometimes that don't even matter either, though, bro. I'm sorry, but that's just the way I see it. That's to me not being realistically, but not to, you entitled to the way you see things, but to me, that's not being realistic. That's just to me. All right. Now, this is another video that Big Sis sent to me too. Now, this is Corey Holcomb clowning Corey Holcomb, Zoe, at the time, Zoe Williams was still on there, on the Corey Holcomb on the 5150, and they all clowning Lennon Honor. Fair use. Shout out to Joe Trace for this content. He got it 3 years ago, y'all. This is all for entertainment purposes only.
Some motherfucker sent this punk ass motherfucker sitting in the park talking dignant.
Damn, bro. You see how Lennon was still trying to hold on? He trying to hold on. Instead of him having a 4 head, he got a 7 head. He got to salute all the way back here. Ooh, I'm so glad that you came to your senses, Lennon Honor, and just went on and just let all of it go, man. I'm glad. Because I ain't gonna lie to you, that looked super crazy.
About us. You saw that, Zoe?
Yeah.
Did you see it? D?
No, I did not.
He ain't shit.
Obviously, yeah.
This motherfucker is sitting in the park. Do I need to say more? A man who got business don't even motherfucking get to the park. When I was a motherfucker who didn't have no money, I used to be at the park every day hooping because I had time. I didn't have no works. Mm-hmm. But here's a motherfucker talking about us. Talked about you.
Yes.
Talked about me. He didn't say nothing about you, D.
Okay.
That's another thing that let me know. Watch that motherfucker. Punk ass motherfucker sitting in the park had the nerve to say his 6-year-olds act more mature than us. Motherfucker, you said you got 5 kids. He said he got 5 kids. Who the fuck got time to sit in the park when they got 5 kids? I don't know a motherfucker got time to sit in the park unless they kids with him.
Wait, he already admitted in the video that he was having financial issues too.
Oh,
he
no.
wasn't even ready.
He didn't have to tell me. He said
financial discipline was weak.
He said his financial discipline was weak. You didn't have to tell me your financial discipline was weak. You went.
What? It is a lot of content out about Lennon Honor that I did not touch on because I wanted to really make sure I dot my I's and cross my T's because I wasn't there then. So I really don't know the full history behind it all, y'all. I really don't. But that took me out, him saving ants and roaches and shit like that and putting roaches on a piece of toilet tissue and squirting the roach on up out the damn house. And now he's sitting up talking to trees and animals. Like, bro, what the fuck? Then allegedly he's not legally married and all this and that. Like I said, allegedly, because I don't know Lennon Honor personally, so I'm not going to jump completely out the window or whatever. But it's even videos to the effect of him saying on video that he don't believe in birth certificates, social security numbers for his kids and himself. He want to live completely underneath. And I'm just sitting up and I'm thinking, now this is what I'm thinking to myself, right? That's not true then, Lennon, because then if you live it completely underneath the radar, then you wouldn't be going live on social media. So right off the riff, in my mind, I'm calling cap on that. Right? Because then if you're living completely under the radar, then that means you have no connection to no internet service, no nothing. You're using the internet, sir, to even say what you're saying. Now, somebody tell me, do that make sense on what I just said? If Lennon Honor is talking about he don't believe in getting a birth certificate, he don't believe in getting the social security card, he wants to live completely under the radar from the world, right? Then you shouldn't be using the social media or no internet service to say all that. Off the grid is off the grid, right? I mean, am I correct on that, ladies and gentlemen? If you're off the grid, right, completely off the grid, that means you ain't even using the phone. You're not using any type of electronics whatsoever. Off the grid is completely off the grid.
In the park.
You know,
I'm gonna set up in the park because my woman put me out the house.
Oh.
Go home where your girl take care of you and try to mature because you think you mature because of the way you talk, but you in the park with 5 kids. Come on, man. Come on, man. Talking about the way I talk. He said that Stephen A. Smith shit. This is another thing you motherfuckers can't fool me with. I don't normally watch his show. Get the fuck out of here. I'm your God, motherfucker. You want to be me so bad, but you can't give a motherfucker like me credit because of the way I talk. You think you closer to God than me. You not. You not. Trying to start some shit. Right. But what that's going to get you? It's just like the man in the park.
Right.
It's not worth it.
Do you got something to do today?
They're getting.
Listen, in our community, there are certain people who wait for the downfall of others to jump on top of it. Like, this is an opportunity because I can't say shit about what they do. But now let me try to attack the man because it looks like he slipped a little. Now let me jump on him.
While you down.
While you down. That's the nigga in the park.
Right. That's
the nigga in the park.
That's the other anonymous nigga. It's some nigga on the internet.
Let me get something out of it. Right. Let me get something out of it.
Let me talk about them while I got something to point at.
Right.
Because I really want to be them.
Right. They got the heat on them. So if I do a video about them, I'm gonna get ancillary views. They spoke on my behalf, basically saying Zoe comes in here with Black-owned businesses that don't have the cash to get national exposure on radio, and we allow Zoe to promote these businesses for free. Niggas ain't making videos about that. Niggas ain't in the park making videos about that.
No, the dude in the park took this opportunity to criticize and say his 6-year-olds act like they more intelligent than us. Hey, homie, your 6-year-old gonna have a Corey Holcomb t-shirt on one day while you sitting in the park like a mark.
Right.
Ain't that old school?
Right. Sugar.
It's motherfuckers out here got a vice. They like to sit in the park and talk shit about boss niggas. That's a fucked up vice.
Or another nigga like to sit behind a meme.
What's your address, homie? Send it to the thing so I can mail you a mirror.
Yeah.
Because you must ain't got none at the crib. You know what I'm saying? All you motherfuckers, that nigga, I see.
See, now you got me curious. You got people in there curious. Who at the park? Look, everybody's asking. Who you talking
I don't know where that video is. I believe it'll pop up more because I'm talking about it.
Yeah, he loving this right now.
The mark in the park. That's all he is. The mark in the park.
Hey, he got natural lighting though.
Yeah, he ain't got to
You ain't got to buy some
He ain't
lights.
got to pay for no set. He has no responsibilities. He got
ain't
5
no power
kids.
outages, nothing.
I know you live with a woman, dude. I know you do.
Okay.
I know you do. I know that type. Didn't I nail you right, didn't I? He's somewhere like, he been following me. No, I ain't been following you. I know what kind of nigga
He ain't even
you
mad
are.
about it. He's probably happy. He's probably loving it. Anyway.
I don't even know how long we've been talking. It was dedicated to that bust ass nigga in the park talking shit. With your supposed to be intellectual ass. Come on with the beat, Frank. Hey, another beat by my man X, right?
X. Yeah.
X, we got to get your ass down here in the studio. We're going to do some amazing things. Come on with that chorus, y'all. Boom.
In the park, wasting the day away. In the park, wasting the day away. In the park, wasting the day away. In the park, wasting.
Check it out. Yo.
They done made up a whole song. In the park, wasting the day. Boy, you can't make this shit on up right here. Whoo. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. And look, and to be honest, ladies and gentlemen, there's more videos of Lennon Honor. Look, there's even alleged that he ran a scam with a GoFundMe. Allegedly. Again, I wasn't around to know the ins and outs about that situation or whatever the case may be, but it was alleged even with that. So when I looked at the video and I kept seeing videos pop up of that. So I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, well, so it's okay when you do it. But you on Dr. Umar's case about him scamming, allegedly, about having the school. So I'm like, boy, this shit right here is weird. You got people calling out other people and they doing the same thing as they calling out the other motherfucker doing. Ain't that some shit? To me, it cancels itself on out. If you're doing the same type of activities as the person that you're calling out of doing the same thing that you're doing, then to me, I can't take you seriously. Because basically you saying, oh, it's okay for me to scam the people, but it ain't okay for old Dr. Umar to scam. And I'm going to call it out, and I'm going to call out his hypocrisy and all this and that, right? But if you doing the same thing, then it's like, bro, what is we doing here? What is we talking about? Like to a certain degree, how am I supposed to take you seriously? You calling out Dr. Umar, but you're doing the same thing. Like, bro, like I can't take nobody. It feel like I can't take nobody seriously on here. And again, and I have no problem with Lennon Honor because I went around for all that. So I'm just putting things in perspective. If all of that is true, then bro, I can't see a rhyme or reason why you stay so obsessed on calling out Dr. Umar and what he doing, but you can do it. It's cool when you do it. That's the problem right there that I got with that part of it right there. But again, should it surprise me that this type of thing is happening? No, not really. It don't surprise me. You know, people that scam call out the same call out other people that do the same goddamn thing. But you know what I'm saying? One is supposed to be forgiven and the other one's supposed to be ostracized and all that other shit. Like, I swear. That's like, look, wait a minute, hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, that is like a child, a sex offender calling out another sex offender. Then they both arguing back and forth on which one is worse. Imagine that. Imagine that type of argument, ladies and gentlemen, where you have one sex offender calling out another sex offender, saying that your offense is way worse than mine. Imagine that. That's some wild shit. I swear, that's wild. That's wild, because, I mean, for one, both of you sons of bitches are sick. How about that? And two, who cares which one? Both of them was wrong, and both of them was just as worse. I don't give a damn that. All that red tape and all that. Look, both of you sons of bitches are some demons, and you're no good. The fuck? You got sex offenders calling out each other. You was on the registry. I wasn't. See, I had took a plea deal, yeah, because but I wasn't on no sex registry. But you violated a young girl while she was up in her bed asleep. You left the room with an adult woman that was your age, and you goes up in the room with the young girl, gets up in the bed. But you want to sit up here and compare because you wasn't on no sex registry, but you stupid son of a bitch, your shit was just as worse. The only difference is that you didn't go on the sex registry. You sick motherfucker. You documented on saying online, inquiring about a 15-year-old girl. At At 45 years old, ladies and gentlemen, a 45-year-old man on live with his homeboy inquires about a 15-year-old young girl that works at Dollar General. Somebody up in the chat tell me I'm lying. He did it live. Now, the homeboy didn't go along with him like that. He was like, man, I don't know nothing about all that, man. Woo, woo. He was like, man, so then a woman that was with the homeboy too, while he's talking to the homeboy, she intervenes. Oh, she intervenes. She said, no, that's my niece. And she only 15 years old. Ooh, yucky. Then it's yucky. You know, them young girls don't know how to clean themselves. They stink. But just not before she interrupted him, he was inquiring about the young girl. Now, need I remind y'all, he's 45 at the time of him making that inquiry. Y'all tell me that ain't sick? That is by far some sick ass shit. And even for you to just put that like that energy on out there on the internet for people to see and hear you say that. Ladies and gentlemen, you better beware of even the people on the internet. You got some real life creeps on the internet, and you got to weed them out. That type of behavior would never be tolerated over here on my channel. I would never condone that type of behavior. If individuals think that type of behavior is cool, all right, just stay the hell away from me then. Don't come to my channel with none of that type of energy. No. I don't want nobody that think that type of behavior is cool around me at all. You can vacate. Don't even type up in my chat, because see, that type of thing to me is very serious. You have monsters on this internet thinking that they can just talk to women any type of way and have that type of background. I don't like that. I never will. So, yeah, I mean, to each his own. You know, I'm like this. You can feel the way you want to feel, but if it's not in line with what I believe, I have a right to not even indulge up in it, and you can go ahead on. It's cool. See, here's my thing, even with all that. People gonna be who they is. Trust what you see from an individual. Even if they want to disguise it as this is just entertainment, this and that and the third, no. I know. Certain things just not entertaining to me to even say, to even utter on any type of social media platform, right? And if we don't call it out sometimes and let it be known, hey, that ain't necessary. You didn't have to say that. You feel what I'm saying? You have to call it out. Now, again, I'm not saying have fake outrage about it, but you can call it out. And see, people get offended when you even play with, when they know deep down they fucked up, because shit, when you play it back on them, and then they rehear exactly what they said, and if they really smart about it, damn, that did sound real messed up about what I just said. It's not necessary. You feel what I'm saying? But hey, it is what it is, y'all. But anyway, I've been live long enough. I think I'd have landed my plane. Like I said, I got more videos with Lennon Honor. We can laugh about that another time. But it is getting late. Even though I ain't sleepy, I'm gonna make my ass go. I'm gonna make myself go back to sleep. So give me some more rest. Make sure I'm mentally there at the job tomorrow. So, y'all know how it goes. But I do appreciate you. I appreciate y'all coming through, hitting the like button. I appreciate y'all attending the show. But that is my time, ladies and gentlemen. Again, salute to the chat, man. I do appreciate y'all all. I got more coming. I big sis, I ain't gonna drown it out tonight. I was, but then, the other story I had to talk about that. You feel what I'm saying? Thank you, Latanya. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. Hopefully I did entertain y'all. You know what I'm saying? I know I wasn't on here too long, but I think I was on here long enough to be entertaining for y'all to pick up what I'm putting down. I'm your host with the most, live from the basement, JB2 Reactions, signing off. Salute y'all. Y'all have a good night.